Sesame chicken. We're gonna start with 2 chicken thighs. These chicken thighs are fat, bruh. And then you're gonna cut them into little bite-sized pieces and trim it up just a little bit. And then you're gonna put it into a bowl. Into that bowl goes a whole egg, about half a cup of cornstarch, and season with salt and pepper. You can leave out the yolk if you want, but to be less eggy, but I just left it in. Mince up about a tablespoon of garlic, and then into a wok or pan or whatever, you're gonna put a little bit of oil. We're gonna shallow fry it about 1 inch. Bring it up to heat. Check with the chopstick. If it bubbles around, then it's ready. In goes the chicken. We're gonna fry it for about 5 to 7 minutes. Just keep mixing it up, and then out they go. Then using the oil that you used to fry, you can dump most of it out, leave a little bit left. Add the garlic, a teaspoon of chili flakes, a 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of soy sauce, a little bit of water, a little bit of rice wine vinegar, a little bit of sesame seeds, a little bit of sesame oil, and a little bit of cornstarch mixed with water. And that's going to thicken up the sauce. And then add back the chicken and mix it up. Finish with sesame seeds, and yes! We making Oyakodon. Start with that chicken thigh, pat it dry. Go ahead and cut it up into little bite-sized pieces. Get a whole white onion, slice it up, and then into a bowl goes a whole egg. Whisk it up lightly, not too much. Then into a pan goes half a cup of chicken stock, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of rice wine vinegar, and bring that up to a simmer. Then once it reaches a simmer, go ahead and throw in all of the sliced onions and break it up. And then once that comes back up to a simmer, throw in all the chicken pieces. Give them space. We're going to go ahead and simmer that. Keep that on there for like 5 to 6 minutes. Then once they're halfway done, which is after about like 3 minutes, you can go ahead and flip them over. And then we're going to go over to the home garden and get some green onions. And then we're going to slice it up and then pour the egg over the chicken. And it's going to cook for like 3 minutes. We're going to need to keep it on low heat. And then we're going to take it off and let it sit for 1 minute. We're going to finish it with a little bit of green onion. And as you can see, it moves around within the pan, which is going to be perfect to pour right over the rice. But my rice wasn't ready because I always forget to make rice. Yes! McDonald's McNuggets. Start with that chicken breast. Go ahead and cut it up into little cubes, and we're going to blend it in batches, and we're going to pulse it. You could use a grinder if you have one, but I don't have one. I'm guessing a lot of you don't have one. You could use a blender. Works just as good. Season the meat with a bunch of salt and pepper. And then the key to shaping your nuggets is to keep your hands wet so it doesn't stick to you. So you feel me? We made a few McDonald's shapes, and we went off with some dinosaurs, made a country. And look at that. I don't know what that is. Throw it into the freezer for like 2 hours. For the dry mix, we're going to go flour, cornstarch, salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, mix it up. For the wet batter, we're going to go eggs, half a cup of water, 1/4 cup of cornstarch, and whip that up. Then once your nuggets are hard, we're going to go dry, wet, and then leave on there. And then once you do that, you're going to heat up some oil. Once it bubbles around the stick, the wood, the chopstick, throw them into the oil. Make sure they don't stick to each other. Fry them for about 2 minutes each side. Take them out, and you got chicken McNuggets. Yes, ChickfilA chicken sandwich. We're going to start with the breasts. Cut them in half so they're flat. Put them into a bag covering pickle juice. We're going to use a bag because it costs less pickle juice. To make your own buttermilk, put 1 cup of milk and 1 tablespoon of vinegar and mix it up. Put it in the fridge. Wet mix: 2 eggs, 1 cup buttermilk, whip. Dry mix: cornstarch, flour, garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper. A little bit of egg mixture and move that up. ChickfilA sauce: mayonnaise, honey, Dijon mustard, lemon juice, barbecue sauce, mustard. Hella easy. Mix it up. It doesn't look exactly like it, but it tastes just like it. For cooking the chicken, start by putting them onto the egg mixture and bringing the oil up to heat. To finish the cooking, you're going to pack in the dry mix around the chicken breasts and do that for all of them. And check that the oil is hot enough with a chopstick. Then lay in the chicken breasts away from you and cook these for about 4 minutes each side. Take them out, golden brown. Pickles, slice them long ways because they fit better on the bun. Now for building it, toasted bun, pickles, a bunch, the chicken, and top it. Serve it with a side of Chick-fil-A sauce, and that's ChickfilA chicken sandwich. Yes, Buffalo wings. If I see anyone go to B-Dubs, whatever, but sell wings, you a fucking clown. All these wings right here only cost $10. If you went to B-Dubs or something, that shit would cost like $25-$30. Season it with a little bit of salt and pepper, and then get the oil ready. You're gonna want a lot because we're gonna deep fry these. Then into a pan, you're gonna put about half a cup of French straight hot and about 3 tablespoons of butter. You're gonna let that all come together, and that's gonna make the buffalo sauce. Then you want the oil to be really hot. You want to see a lot of bubbles around the chopstick. Throw in the wings. You want to do like batches. You don't want to overcrowd. And make sure you wear a shirt when you're frying anything because the oil will be attacking you like crazy. You don't want to get that burnness. So take some carrots and go ahead and chop them up into little sticks, smashes, whatever you want to do. And then take out the wings after about 15 minutes. You want to flip them halfway through. Take them out. Put them into a bowl. Put on the buffalo sauce after the butter is all melted. And you got to do this right away. Give them a nice toss. Serve with ranch and carrots. And you got buffalo wings. Yes, Asian Zing wings. Start by putting all your wings into a bowl and season it lightly with salt and pepper. Check out this pepper shaker though. You just press a button and it spins for you. Now mix it up and then into a wok or pan, whatever. Fill it with like 1.5 inches of oil. We're gonna bring that up to heat. Mince up some garlic and ginger. Into a pan goes honey, rice wine vinegar, soy sauce, cornstarch, minced garlic and ginger, a little bit of chili flakes and a little bit of sriracha, a little bit of half a lemon. Put that onto the heat and keep it mixing until it gets thick. Check the heat on the oil with the chopstick. In goes the wings. Fry those for about 15 minutes each side, 18 minutes, whatever. Take them out. Once the sauce is done and the wings are done, toss the wings in the sauce. And you got Asian Zing wings. Yes! Bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. BLT. Start with iceberg lettuce, slice it up, and get heirloom tomatoes. It looks ugly, but bro, these are so good. It tastes like steak. I kid you not. I freaking bring one home from Whole Foods because I work there just to have my family try it, bro. It's hella good. Now get thick cut bacon, fried up, crispy both sides. I was going to do more. You should probably do more, but I can only fit 4 on this small ass pan, so that's just what I did. I didn't want to do another batch. Onto sourdough bread, 2 pieces, butter, both sides. Go ahead and put it on there, toast it up. Now we're going to spice it up with a little spicy mayonnaise. Mayonnaise and some hot sauce. I used some Louisiana. I wanted to use Tabasco, but it was going to be $10 for a fucking bottle of Tabasco at the store. And then put the lettuce, the heirlooms. Heirlooms is key. Some more hot sauce. The bacon laid on there nice and neat. And honestly, just top it. And honestly, I never eat BLTs, but this shit was fire. Yes, Cacio e pepe, which means cheese and pepper. This is cheese and pepper pasta. So start with the water, boil it, and then get your pasta. I got linguine on accident. I was supposed to get spaghetti. And then get about a 3's worth, or like a 3-pointer, you know what I'm saying? Like the little hole filled up, and or just half the package, and that's 8 ounces. Forgot to record putting it in, but there it is. And this pepper, got some fresh ground pepper. I don't have any. That thing was $7, bro. Oh my gosh. And you gotta toast it and then put the butter in. Mix it up, let the butter melt, incorporate that. It's gonna smell hella good. Mince some garlic, and once the pasta's al dente, set it to the side. Add the garlic and chili flakes to the pan, and then just mix it up. You're not supposed to add that, but I wanted to for more flavor. You could leave it out to be traditional. Add the pasta and a cup of the pasta water, and then in goes 4th cup of Parmesan, 4th cup of pecorino. Go ahead and whip that up and finish it with a little bit of cheese and pecorino, and you got cacio e pepe. Yes, Banana pancakes. Start with 2 bananas and slice them up and put them into a bowl and mash it up until it's nice and smooth in consistency. Go ahead and mix it up. Add 2 eggs in there, mix that up, whip it up, and then add 1 tablespoon of baking powder and a 4th cup of flour and mix that up again until it looks like that. Now some people add sugar to this mix, but I don't want to because bananas are already sweet to me. Go ahead and bring up to heat your pan, add a little bit of butter to there, mix it all around, and then we're going to use a 4th cup to scoop out the pancakes and just shomp on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, easy. And you're going to know they're done when you got a little bit of bubbly on the top. Go ahead and make sure they don't stick next to each other. And look, this thing works heck good. I was messing around and almost made one big ass pancake. Flip it, and then, you know, just look at how good they look. Got a nice little stack. Dress it however you want. Yes, Now check this flip, bruh. Yes, Nacho cheese, Doritos, Locos Tacos. Start with the iceberg lettuce and slice it up and set that to the side. For the ground beef, get the most fat content you can find because it tastes better. We didn't get the Flavor Guy Taco Tuesday seasoning. Shout out to them. They gave me hella seasonings. Go ahead and mix it up. Put in like 2 tablespoons or so. 1.5 tablespoons, however much you feel like. And now to replicate the Dorito dust, we're going to get cheese seasoning and nacho cheese seasoning from Flavor Guide. Go 1 tablespoon each and mix it up. And you're going to coat the shells with a little bit of oil. Use a brush if you have one. I don't have one. I only did 2 because it's a process if you don't have a brush. And then just dust on the dust on there. And then put it into the oven at 370 for about 3 minutes just to toast it up and let that Dorito dust get sticky to it. Onto the pan goes oil, the ground beef. Keep chopping it up. Cook it until it's almost done. Once you see a little bit of pink there, just take it off and it'll finish cooking on itself. Go ahead, put the meat in, the lettuce, the cheese, and then you got Doritos, Locos Tacos, nacho cheese, baby. But I'm just saying Cool Ranch is better. Yes,